Are you sick also? You're
No,
sniffing. Okay,
no.
I thought you have cold because you're sniffing. Okay, so I understand that you're tired, but unfortunately, this is a 2 hour class.
Yes.
Yes, because we have to make time because we lost a lot of hours, so we have to make time with our missed class. Okay, so before we start, let's do a recap first. Let's do a recap from our previous lesson. Can you still remember the things that we talked about last time?
Uh, Lows, lows.
Clothes. So that's we talked about clothes. And I also gave you homework. Can you remember my homework for you?
Yes. Traditional custom.
Yes, costume. Okay. Okay, so did you do your homework?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, what is your national costume?
Áo dài.
Okay, can you type the name?
Yes.
Okay, I did you send it? Oh, I'll die. Okay. So this is your national costume. So tell me about it. What makes your costume very special?
Yes. Ờ, Áo dài is traditional custom in Việt Nam. Uh, where where won won
Oh, you
won
wore.
won
Yes, wore.
oh
Like wait.
won
Okay.
by uh, male men and female male.
Okay. So for you said male. So for male,
Yes,
you also
yes,
call their their clothes Aodai.
yes.
Aodai. Okay. But this photo that you sent me, this is for female.
um, Worn by male and female,
Okay.
but female wear more than men, more than
Also,
male.
okay, so female wear more than male.
Yes.
Okay. When do female wear this one?
Ờ,
What occasion?
ờ, Áo dài often worn on festival,
Okay,
uh,
festival.
shows, shows, live show.
Live shows? Oh, I okay,
Live
I think you mean presentation.
festival,
Okay,
show,
festival.
show, wedding,
Oh, wedding. Okay.
uh, 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 oh, female uniform at high school college.
Okay, for high school, it is also wear by high school students as uniform.
Female uniform at high school college.
Oh, Do they wear this every day?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, um, it's 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 a reason national custom.
Again, it's
It's it is re, uh,
oh, represent. Okay, so it's represent. Okay.
reason
Okay. So
reason
yes,
uh,
represent. Okay. So the bold letters, that's where you have to put your raising voice. So represent. Represent.
reason
Yes. Okay. So that's good. That's correct. Okay.
it is reason national custom in 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 international competition.
Oh, so, it represents national costume in international
in
or at
in
international.
international competition.
Okay. Like Miss Universe for national
Uh,
costume.
in California,
Yes.
there is an organized dài festival annual.
Again.
Do you understand?
Yes, I'm sorry. Just the audio just it was buffering.
In
Okay. Okay, so in
California,
yes,
California, there is an organized. Uh,
like annual. Oh, okay. So in California there is organized.
áo dài festival every year.
Okay, so oh, okay, so I see. So what is this festival about?
Uh, is live show uh, about áo dài design.
Okay, so it's about owl. Okay, so it's not owl dai, it's owl yai. Is that how it should be pronounced? Owl yai? Owl yai. Owl
Áo
dai.
dài,
Owl yai. Okay.
áo dài.
Okay. It's about owl yai, a design. Okay, so since it's about your national costume, so this must be organized by Vietnamese people.
I don't understand.
Okay, so you said in California there is organized annual festival every year, and it's about Ao Yai design. So during this
Yes.
festival, do they showcase Ao Yai alone, or they also showcase costume from other country?
No,
Just
no, no. Rất áo dài. Just
okay. So the
only
peop so the people behind this festival are Vietnamese.
English.
Oh, English. Okay. Okay, so that's new
California.
information. Yes, California. But there are also Vietnamese people in California.
Yes, yes. Bob Longot. Bob Longot.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so what else?
I feel áo dài Việt Nam are more beautiful than other country.
Okay.
However, some country in the world also beautiful. Oh, sorry. However, some uh, very beautiful traditional
Okay, very good.
customs. For example, Japan, uh, Korea, China, Thailand.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay. Okay, that's very good. Your costume is actually the design is very close with Thailand. Like you have the same taste.
China,
Yes, also
Korea,
China.
Thailand,
Okay.
China.
Well, although Korea and Japan, they have like the design is very closely related also. Like the kimono and
Kimono,
hanbok.
hanbok,
Yes, okay, hanbok. Okay.
hanbok. China, sườn xám.
Yeah, yes, China, Vietnam, and Vietnam. I mean, China, Vietnam, and Thailand. Your design is close related also, like the long sleeve and the beadings. Okay, okay, so very good. But in your homework, I also added compare it with today's fashion. So, how do you think your traditional costume or your traditional costume differ from what is being worn by people today in your country? How different the two are now?
It's beautiful and formal, modern, other clothes.
Yes, beautiful and formal more than other clothes. Okay, so by saying this, you also mean that the clothes you are wearing today is less formal. Okay, so anyway, you did a very good, but let's do this a very quick correction. So here, this is what you said. One of the things that you said is this one. Female wore more than male. So how do you make this sentence better? Or how do you improve this?
Yeah. Sorry, I
Okay.
do the
So
bit.
when okay, let's add um let's find a new vocabulary for the word more than. So you're talking about
More
something
than.
being where more. Okay. So what other words can you replace with the word more than? Like
Em
female,
cảm
like
ơn.
you know. Do you know the word frequently? Okay. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, let's make a little correction. Born by male and female, but female. Where's this? Okay, so here. Instead of saying but female wear more than male, let's just say this. Okay. Here. But Audai is worn by female more frequently than male. By saying that, we have a clear subject. So your subject is Audai. Okay. And your thoughts here is more complete. So it's very clear that you're talking about Audai. And what you mean is it is oh, worn frequently by females. Frequently, it also means like always or most of the time. So instead of just saying more than, you can replace your vocabulary word, your vocabulary with frequently. Okay, so anyway, we're done here. So let's start with our lesson. Okay. Oh, okay. One more thing. Okay, one more thing. Let's practice the words that I gave you last time. The words which I told you to practice how to pronounce. Can you say this? Or can you read these words?
Lanterns.
Okay.
Delicious.
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 Okay. And for lanterns, this is not lanterns, okay? This is lanterns. Your intonation is that first syllable.
Lantern.
Okay, very good. Next.
Sea. Woman.
Okay, very good.
Manual.
It's at.
Doing.
Okay, it's at manual.
Manual.
Okay, very good.
Doing.
Okay.
Airport. T-shirt. Repair. Jeans.
Okay, very good. But here. Can you read this again?
Airport.
Okay, very good. So the rising voice is at the first syllable. Okay, airport. Good job. Okay, so let's continue with our lesson now. Okay, so while we were talking about your homework, I shared my screen with you. Can you see it now?
No.
Oh, not yet. Okay, let me try again. Okay, so how about this? Can you see it now?
No. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, what can you see? Can you tell me?
Pronunciation.
Yes. So last time we also practiced these pronunciations.
But
Okay,
no legally.
no.
No clearly.
Oh, you can see it clearly.
Yes.
How about this? This. Can you see it now? Is it clear now?
Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
So here, before we have we done this before last time or not yet?
Can you repeat?
Have we answered this one?
Not yet.
Okay, very good. Before we listen to an audio, to this audio, and before we answer this exercise, let's repeat these symbols. Let's see if you still know how to pronounce these symbols. For this one, how do you say this?
But. Bye. Art.
This again?
Art.
Er.
Oh.
Okay, okay. Don't open your mouth to just slightly open your mouth. Mouth. Er. Can you
Oh.
repeat? Okay, very good. That's correct. This one is
E.
this. Very good. That's correct. This is
E.
and
Air.
okay. Good job. So here we will listen to an audio. After listening, encircle the word with different sound. Okay. So we will choose the word which does not belong here. Okay, so let's start now.
I don't hear.
You, okay, you can hear it?
No.
Okay, so let's just do what we did last time. So last time I sent you an audio, or I sent you the audio. So let's do
Yes.
that again. So that's number 3. Here it is.
Sorry. Not audio 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. So that's not the right audio. Okay, let me try again. Let me try again. Okay, so it's not the right audio. Okay, just give me a minute. I will look for your audio. So here, okay, I'll just download this one. Hear it now? Can you hear it?
No. No. Finish.
Okay, very good. Okay, so here, okay. So instead of putting circle, let's just point your answer. But first, here, let's go to Can Okay, so we have serve shirt there. Okay, so the answer is given, it's there. How about for this column?
Quarter.
Your
Skirt.
answer, okay,
Work.
okay. Your answer is,
Waiter.
again, this is,
Waiter.
it's quarter.
Quarter.
Okay, very good. Yes, that's quarter. Okay, so good job. This is the word that does not belong to the group. Now let's go to E. Can you read the words and then tell me which one does not belong to the group?
Jeans. Red. Wig.
Okay, and
Uh, red. Red.
Yes, bread. Very good. But can you read this word again?
Jeans.
Okay, very good. Jeans. Bread and week. So for eh,
Knitting. Sweater. Dress. Uh, Knitting.
okay, so the word that does not belong to the group is meeting. Okay, very good. But remember, it's E, so it's not meeting, okay? So you have to make it a little longer. Meeting.
Knitting.
Okay, very good. That's better. For last item, can you read the words and then tell me which one does not belong to the group?
Wear. Clean. Repair. Um, Wear.
Okay, so we have wear, clean, repair. Okay, very. Your answer is
Wear.
okay. So here, wear. This is okay? So we have wear, clean, repair. So
Wear.
wear, clean,
Wear.
repair. So where this here, this actually belongs to the group. Chair, where?
Clean. Clean.
Yes, it's clean. You just have to be conscious or take notice or just notice the way your mouth is moving to identify which one sounds different, like where, clean, repair. If you notice clean, like your lips is slightly stretched, clean. Like for where, you just have to drop open it. So where, clean, repair. So that's also one technique to identify which one or which word sounds different. So you have to be conscious with your mouth movement as well. Okay, so very good. Now let's move forward. So here, look at two sentences from Undercover Boss. Underline the closed words. What do they mean? He usually wears a suit, but today he's wearing jeans and a t-shirt. He's wearing a uniform, a white jacket, and a hat. Okay, so this is undercover. Okay. Later on, we will read about undercover boss. Okay. But today, let's identify these sets of clothes. Okay. Here, let me switch my screen very quickly. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so what we will do here is we will match the words and pictures. But first we will listen to an audio. Let me check first if this is the right audio.
I don't hear.
Okay. Okay, so I will download first the audio so I can send it to you. Here. Can you open it? Can you open it?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so let's answer. So tell me, where is, for number one, what do you call this one?
Jeans.
Okay, jeans. Okay, so this is number one. Number two.
Sweater.
Okay, very good. And this is number three is,
Jacket.
yes, this is jacket. Number four.
Skirt.
Okay, very good. Number five.
Suit.
Five is,
Suit.
okay, so for your number five, you answered suit. Okay, so let's find out later if this is correct. How about number six?
Shoes.
Yes, that's shoes. Seven.
Rest.
Yes, dress. Okay, the dress.
Dress.
Yes, dress. Very good. Eight.
T. T.
Yes, t-shirt. Okay, that's correct. That's eight. Nine.
Shirt. No. Trousers.
Okay, so nine, you said this is trousers.
Trouser.
So number 10 would be,
Shirt.
yes, this is shirt. Okay, here. All your answers are, most of your answer is correct. But suit is number 9. This is a suit. Remember, suit and tie. Are you familiar with suit and tie? So suit is like a long jacket, It is paired also with pants. So this is suit, and sometimes it is matched with a tie. So this is suit. Number 5, this is what we call trouser. It looks like a jeans, but the texture is different. So just take note of that. Trousers is like a pants, but different texture, different material. Okay, very good. Now let's move forward to our next activity.
Yes.
Okay, so this is like a review also. Okay. Here. To review your vocabulary, let's answer these questions. Let's identify these clothes. But first, let's switch our window for a while. So I just switch our window. Now we will use snipping tool. So here, number 1, this is a dress. Number 2, what is this?
Weather.
Number 2 is
Weather.
okay. If this is sweater, what do you call number 8?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
Jacket.
yes, it's a jacket. Okay. So the difference between sweater and jacket here. Jacket is like button down. You just notice this button here. For sweater, you have to slip into it. This is a jacket. Okay. So number 3, what is this?
Uh,
Again?
Trouser.
Yes, it's a trouser. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm so sorry for number 10, I think. Can you see your face? Here. Okay, so this is trouser. Number 4, what is this?
Uh, Swolls. Okay, that's it. Skirt.
Okay, this. How about this one? What is this? Shirt. This is a shirt. This is a skirt. Okay. And this is what?
Shoes.
Yes, that's shoes. How about this one?
Suit.
Yes, that's a suit. Very good. And
T-shirt.
yes, it's a t-shirt. Okay, very good. And number 10, I'm sorry, I think your face got
Me.
black. Yes, that's you. But anyway, this is a jean. Jean. Okay.
Jeans.
The other one here, we just covered by your face. I'm so sorry for that. This is a trouser. Okay, so we're done with that. So let's go back to our slide. So here, this is a trouser. I know they look different, especially because they're like being drawn. It's not a real life photo. Okay. So here we have another listening activity. In secondary schools in UK, students aged 16 to 17 do 2 weeks of work experience. Listen to Sandra, who is working as a shop assistant at a clothes shop called Fat Face in London. Is she positive or negative about it? Okay, so you have to listen to our audio, and don't worry, we have listening transcript here, so you can follow the conversation. And then after listening, you have to answer this question: is she positive or negative about it? And also these sets of questions. So you have to listen very carefully to be able to answer these. Okay. Okay, but for now, let's open the audio. Can you hear it this time?
No.
Okay. So I guess I will send to you the audio again. Okay, so click on the audio, and if you're done listening, just tell me so we can continue with our activity.
Finish.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay. Let's find out how much you remember. So here, is she positive or negative about it?
What mean?
Is she positive or does she like or does she like her work or she don't like her work? Okay.
She like.
She like her work. Can you give me a very brief explanation why she is positive about her work?
I don't understand. Huh?
Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to that question. In a few minutes, let's answer this first. Question
Yes.
number one. Yes. What kinds of clothes does fat face have? What can you remember?
Um, Fast face have uh, trouser uh, in informal clothes uh, t-shirts uh, sweaters
Okay. Sweaters. Okay. And what else?
uh, I don't remember.
They also have clothes for men and women. Here. The clothes for men and women. Okay. Here. Okay. But for other kinds of clothes, very good. You take note of the names of the clothes. Number two, what does Sandra do in the shop?
Mm. She have customer mm, mm, to find the clothes.
Okay, so she helps the customer to find the clothes. So this is your answer.
I don't remember.
She helps the customers to find the clothes.
Hello,
Hello? Can you hear me?
hello.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So here, what do you do every day? Okay, I help the customer to find the clothes. So very good. You got the correct answer. Okay. Okay, let's go to question number three. What does Sandra like about the job?
Uh, Sandra lies. Uh, uh, she she have a lot of new friends.
Okay, so Sandra.
Sandra is making a lot of new friends.
Okay, good. I was about to ask you to change your sentence construction. So yes, Sandra likes to make new friends. Okay, so here, so first, the previous question is about what she like about the job. This time, what doesn't she like?
Uh, she doesn't uh, uh, she doesn't uh, she can't sit down.
Yeah, she can't sit down.
Uh, she have to standing up on the time
Okay, she has to standing up.
on the time.
She has to standing up all the time. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you read? This is your answer. This is what you said. She has to standing up all the time. Do you think your sentence construction is correct?
She 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 are standing up
Okay, so
or
this should
she is
she
she is
she is
stand
stand. Okay, okay, she is standing up all the time. Okay. Okay, very good. Here, so let's go to the next question. What can Sandra do when she finishes her work experience? Because she only has to work for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, what can she do? Can you remember?
no.
Okay, okay, I will help you here. Okay.
She
Okay, let's go back. So just this part here. Read this one. So what can she do after 2 weeks?
I don't understand this sentence.
Okay. So here, and when my 2 week finish, they say I can work here on Saturday. Okay, so she can work on Saturday. She can work in Fat Faced every Saturday after she finish her work experience. Okay. Okay. Because here she only have to work for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. Okay, number six. Does she wear a uniform in the shop?
Yes, she does.
Oh, she does. Are you sure?
Yes.
Here, let's read this again. Here. Interviewer, do you wear a uniform? What did she answer? No, we don't. We wear clothes from the shop. Okay. So she doesn't wear uniform. She wears clothes from the shop. Last one. Where are the clothes she is wearing from? today? Or where are the clothes she's wearing today from?
Uh, in the shop.
Yes, she's wearing clothes from the shop. Okay, very good. See here, let's do a free talk. Let's talk about your style, like how you dressed. Like people have different style. Sometimes there are people whose styles are K-pop inspired. Most of the people these days, they like K-pop so much that they like Korean fashion. How about you? What is your style? Do you have a distinct style?
This thing. What mean?
Okay, sorry. Or distinct or unique style. Or different from others.
What mean underwear?
Yeah. Yes. What kind of style do you wear? Clothing style, like how you dress. Can you tell me about the way you dress?
I don't understand.
Okay. Okay, I will share first. So let's talk about style. Okay. So my daily style or, or my daily way of dressing myself, choosing clothes for myself. So my daily style is very simple. I like wearing t-shirt, jeans, and shoes. Sometimes when I'm out for a uh, casual walk, I just wear t-shirt and short and slippers. So that's my style. My style is very simple and basic. How about you? What is your style?
Uh, I rarely wear uh, formal dress.
Okay, you rarely. So you just wear rare. Did you say rarely?
Formal dress.
Okay.
Uh, I only uh, wear it.
Yeah.
I only wear it uh, when I join party and wedding.
When I gone party and wedding. Okay. Okay, let me edit my when.
When
Yes, when. When I gone party and wedding.
when I
Gone. Okay,
when
so
gone.
gone is past tense.
Uh, I usually wear uh, uh, dress.
Okay.
Sorry. I usually simple dress. Uh, in go to work.
Okay, so every time you go to work, you just wear simple dress.
Yes.
Okay,
But I sometimes uh, but but sometimes I wear t-shirt and jeans at the Saturday.
Okay, but sometimes I wear t-shirt.
And jean.
It's at Saturday.
That's Saturday.
So here. Okay. So if you notice, I made a quotation. So here. Like I said, I only wear it when instead of saying gone, you should use go to party and wedding because you're using our present simple. Okay, so remember for present simple, you have to use infinitive verb. So, so you have to use go instead of gone. Here for your second sentence, can you read this again? And do you notice any? Is there anything wrong with your answer? Can you notice it?
I don't know.
Here. In go to work, is that grammatically correct?
Using symbol. Eh? Where? Oh, when? When? When you?
Okay. When you should put I when I go to work. Okay, so this is much better. Okay, very good. Okay, so now I will do a combination of your mistake and correction later on when we are done with our class session. So let's just move forward to part two. Okay, so our lesson objective here is to identify present continuous versus present simple. We also have our reading. This is Undercover Boss. So this is actually a show, a TV show. And we will talk about this furthermore more later. Okay. But for present continuous and present simple, can you tell me the difference between these two?
Present continue. Uh, uh, verb in.
Yes.
Present symbol. Verb. S E E S.
ES. Okay. Yes. ES, but most of the time just the infinitive verb. For present continuous, verb plus ing. Okay, very good. So it means you have prior knowledge about this. Okay. Okay, so here, this is for your reading. So this is Undercover Boss. So you have to read a text about a UK TV show. So why is the boss working undercover? Okay. Have you ever watched this show?
No.
Okay. I've watched this show and this is very fun. So owners has to disguise as worker to make surveillance or to do undercover. So this is the word here, undercover. By the way, do you know the meaning of undercover?
Undercover.
Yes.
Se- Correct.
Yeah, okay, very good. Secret. That's correct. So, yeah. Okay, so
Undercover
here.
boss.
Yes. So because you can't hear my audio again, I have to send it to you. So just like what we always do, after you listen, just tell me so we can continue with our activity. Okay. You can play it now and just tell me when you're done.
Finish.
Okay. So here, of course, for the word undercover, of course, you told me this is secret, so it's doing something secretly. Okay, very good. Do you see any word here, Miss Nat, that you don't understand the meaning?
Clearly. No, clearly.
Okay, work undercover. So the word is clearly?
No, clearly.
No,
I
clear.
don't see. I don't see.
Okay, so you understand all the word, all the vocabulary.
Episode. F F FC 1. David. class in the episode one.
In episode 1? Okay.
What means?
Okay, so the word that you don't understand or the phrase that you don't understand is this one in episode 1.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a TV show. Like when you're watching a drama show. So you can't watch a show for a single day, especially if it is a series. So we call that episode. It's here episode. It's so we will talk about show. So episode, uh, it's a show in series. So it means like it is divided into few series, like one, two, three, or five series. So when the episode one is finished, you have to wait for another week or another day. So it depends on the TV how they run the show. So you have to wait for the other episode to show up.
Yes.
So basically, it's just a related event. Okay. So we have episode one. So the previous TV show showed episode one. So it means there is a continuation of this episode. We still have episode two, three, four, and so on. Okay. Other than this one, do you see any phrase that you need to know the meaning?
No.
Very good. So before you read this whole text, let's answer these blank spaces here. For number one, this is,
Wearing.
yes, this is wearing. How about number two?
Having.
He, okay, this is number two. So he usually,
Having.
so he usually having important.
No sure. I don't.
Okay, you don't.
I don't hear. I don't know. Having.
It
Has.
has.
Has. Has.
Okay. How about number three?
Working.
Okay, that's correct. Working. So now that we know what word should be on the blank spaces, we can now read this this passage here. Okay, so can you start reading now?
You can zoom.
Okay, okay, I'll try to make it bigger here. How about this one? Is this enough?
No, I don't see.
Okay. Here. Okay. I'll try to zoom it as much as I can.
Yes.
Oh, so it's blurred. Okay. Here, I'll just take a photo. And I will send this to you. Here, can you read this one that I just sent?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start reading now.
Undercover Boss is a TV show where different bosses work undercover. They want to know more about their workers and about problems in their companies. In episode 1, David Clark, the boss of a big hotel chain, is working undercover for a week in one of his hotels. He usually works in an office, but today he's working in a hotel. He usually wears a suit, but today he wearing wearing jeans
Yes, he's
and
wearing.
a t-shirt. He usually has important meetings, but today he's working in the bedrooms. He usually finishes work at 6, but today he working at 8.
Okay, very good. Okay, okay, but just remember, it's not he. You have to put S. Okay, he's wearing. He's working. Okay, and also few words that you mispronounce. Uh, we have. Okay, don't be confused with this one. Okay, so this is now. And no, this is no.
No,
No, okay. They want to know.
I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. That's correct. So don't be confused with now and no. And companies, you have to put your racing voice at the second syllable. I mean, first syllable. Companies, okay? Companies.
Companies.
Yes, very good. That's it. And okay, that would be all, but I have to ask you to read it again. Okay. I want you to read it this time I want you to read it much faster. You have to avoid making pauses because this is how you read. You put pauses when you read. Like Undercover Boss is a TV show with different bosses work undercover. Okay. When you read that way, your listener will not understand you very much or very well. So you have to read it on a fast pace. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I will read just this first paragraph. After that, you have to read the whole paragraph again. Okay. So read it a little faster, put some rhythm. Okay? Like put some intonation. Be very conscious with your raising voice, with your raising intonations and falling intonations. And also for your periods and comma. If you don't see any period or comma within the sentence, so you don't make pauses. Just like this. Undercover Boss is a TV show where different bosses work undercover. So you have to pause by then because we have period. They want to know more about their workers and about problems in their companies. In episode 1, David Clark, the boss of a big hotel chain, is working undercover for a week in one of his hotels. Okay, so that's how you should read. So again, you only have to make pauses when you see period and comma. Okay. Now can you read this again?
Undercover Boss is a TV show where different bosses work undercover. They want to know more about their workers and about problems in their companies. In episode 1, David Clark, the boss of a big hotel chain, is working undercover for a week in one of his hotels.
Okay, very good. Although you're still doing your pauses, but here, let's try this one. So this is much shorter sentence. So this. He usually works in an office, but today he's working in a hotel. Okay. So if you notice, I just stopped for a while, just once. So again, he usually works in an office, but today he's working in a hotel. Okay. So if you can hold your breath for a very short while, just try holding your breath. Okay. So don't read like he usually works in an office, but today he's working in a hotel. Okay, so that's wrong. Okay, so again, you have to just read it continuously. Like he usually works in an office, but today he's working in a hotel. Here, can you try reading this line here?
He usually works in an office, but today he's working in a hotel.
Okay. Okay, you still have pauses, but we will work that on as we continue with our class. Okay. Okay, so now let's move forward here. So this is present continuous or present simple. So this is the grammar rule for present continuous. So again, this is present continuous. If you notice for present continuous, can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay. For present continuous, the verbs has ing. The verb plus ing.
It's raining.
Yes, it's raining here. That's why I asked you if you can hear me. Okay.
Uh,
Don't worry, I'll just make my voice bigger. Okay,
yes.
but anyway, I have cue words or cue words for you. For present simple, to identify if a sentence is present simple, they have this word always, usually, often, sometimes, never. So sentences with these words, keywords, this is present simple. But for sentences with at the moment, currently, or most commonly the one they use is now. So when you're reading a sentence and you read the word now, So you have to remember that is a present continuous. So here. And for here, this is affirmative sentences or positive sentences. So remember, this is the word order here. Subject. Subject is I, okay? Like here, I am working. So subject is I plus be verb plus verb plus ing. So verb plus ing. That's how it works. I will, I will give you the word order. So it's subject plus be verb. Am, is, where, are. Those are be verbs, okay? Plus verb. V stands for verb plus ing. Like I'm working. Like I'm working. That's it. So your subject is I. Your be verb is am. And your verb is work plus ing. So work becomes working. And also don't say I am working. Just say I'm. I'm working. Like here. Present continuous, they talk about things that are happening now. Okay. Some things that you're doing now. Like now we are learning. Because we're not yet done learning. So we are learning. We are learning now. Like here, we're having dinner now. See? We have now. So these are indication or clue word that it is a present continuous sentence. We have now. Okay. Now that you know these rules, this is for affirmative or positive. Let's go to. But first, do you have questions for me before I go to the next slide?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
No.
Okay. Just remember, I won't ask you to read this again because uh, I think you know these basic rules. We're just refreshing your memory. Okay. Anyway, for negative, so positive. So I have subject plus be verb. For negative, you just have to add not. So subject plus be verb plus not. Okay. I'm not working. Not or isn't. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But anyway, I will still give you this word order. Subject plus be verb. So for is not, it will become isn't. For have not, it will become haven't. Okay, so subject plus be verb plus not plus verb plus ing. Okay, so we're done with affirmative and negative. Now let's go to questions or interrogative. So, so here, our word pattern is question word. Where, what, how, when. So those are question words. Question word plus verb plus subject plus verb plus ing. Or we can also do or does. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So when asking question, we can, of course, we can always, uh, aside from where or what do you do, we can also say does or does she study? Okay. Do or does. Okay. Okay. So I will give you the word order. So this is interrogative. Okay. So we have. I will just put question for question word. So question word plus verb. Okay. Plus subject plus. Okay. Just don't forget that we always add ing with our verbs. Okay, so I think we're done here. So here. So these are the word order which I just sent you. Yes. Of course, for answering questions, I think this is very basic. If your answer is positive, yes, I am. If not, no, I'm not. Okay. Just put not. Okay. By the way, do you have question for me before I continue to our exercises?
No.
Okay. So to know if you really understand the grammar rules for using present continuous, let's do this exercise. Okay. Circle the correct form. So you have to choose between the two given option. Which one is the correct form of verb or correct form of phrase? Here, number one, the answer is given. I usually work in my office. So what do you think? Is this present continuous or present simple for number one?
Lesson symbol.
Okay. So yes, this is present simple. I usually work office. Okay. Okay, for number two.
Today I'm working at home.
Okay, so I'm working. Very good. And this is present.
Continue.
Yes, very good. Okay, number three.
Uh, we we usually go to school on Tuesday, but today is different. Our last, last,
Yes.
our last is visiting the art museum.
Okay, very good. So
Uh,
go and is visiting. Okay, last one, number five.
uh, we we are learning about Spanish timers.
Okay, Spanish. What is this
Timer.
word? Okay. Painters.
Painter. Painter.
Do you know a painter?
No.
Okay, painter. When you paint here, these are painting. Okay, I know it's black and white, but these are painting. Do you know Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo da Vinci, do you know him? Or Vincent van Gogh?
Fancy.
Vincent. How about Leonardo da Vinci? Do you know him?
No.
Do you know Mona Lisa?
Yes.
Okay, so Mona Lisa, it is a painting. Okay, and so that's what it means. It's a painting. It's a picture being painted from the word paint.
Painting.
Yes.
A painter. Painting.
A painter is the person who's doing the work.
Mm.
Okay, so Mona Lisa, that is an example of a painting. Oh, it's not clear. Okay, this is so sad. Yes, it's really not clear. And I can't make my screen any bigger. Okay, so here. How about this? Can you read this one?
We 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 are studying outside today. We usually do our homework
Yes,
in
homework.
in the library, but today is different. We are enjoying the sunny weather. Ah, we enjoy we enjoy the sunny weather.
Okay. Your first answer was the correct one. Where? We are enjoying. We're enjoying the sunny weather. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, anyway, our time is up. It's almost 10. So it means I will give my corrections and summary for today. Okay. So for summary, let's talk about what we learned today. So we learned about, of course, clothes, a different type of clothes. So those are also included to your vocabulary. So you learned what is a trouser, what trouser looks like, what is a suit. So you learned what is a suit. Okay, so let's go back to the photo. Okay. And of course, you also learned the difference between jacket and sweater. Okay. Of course, this is very familiar to you, jeans, dress, t-shirt, shoes. The only items here that you were confused is the jacket. This is a jacket. The jacket has buttons. This is a sweater. So sweater, no button. Okay? Just like a big t-shirt with long sleeve. That's a jacket. That's the difference between the two. And we have a suit. Okay. I know this is brown, but usually suit comes in black color. Okay. So this is a suit. It is usually a pair. So we have this jacket and a trouser. Okay. So trouser, jeans. Okay. Jeans. Jeans is made out of denim. Look at the cloth. This is denim, so that's a jean. So trouser, I, they are made from different fabric. Usually trouser is for formal attire. Jeans is for casual attire. So those are uh, new to new words added to your vocabulary. Okay, so after we talk about clothes, then we discuss about the difference between present continuous and present simples. I mean present simple rather. And we did its reading. Okay. For your reading, yeah, you did very good, but we still have to improve your pace or your speed when you are reading. We have to improve that. I think we still have some reading activity. So on our next class, we will focus on your reading skills. Okay? Because you are still making pauses, so we have to practice for your reading to be continuous. And also, there are words that uh, you know the pronunciation, but you just have to be careful with your intonation or your rising and falling voice. So anyway, that's also part of your reading improvement. So we will practice that more. Okay. Okay. So anyway, for your grammar, we did corrections, which I have sent to you. Okay, so for your grammar, we have quoted answers being quoted. So those are for your grammars. For your pronunciation, okay, these are few words that I was able to take note. We have, okay, this is quarter, jeans, meeting, painters, library, enjoying, paint. Can you repeat these words?
Water, this, meeting, painters, library, enjoying, painting.
Okay, very good. So this is for your pronunciation. Okay, so we're done with your grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. It means I have to give you now your homework. Okay, so for your homework, here's your homework. Okay. Because I mentioned about intonations, so here, identify the stress word by so this is your homework. What you will do here next meeting on Thursday. You have to read this, okay? You have to read this to me with the correct intonation. So, like for example, number 1. I bought a car on Tuesday. So the intonation is at bought, car, and shoes. So I bought a car on Tuesday. And for the rest item, you have to practice that. also, okay, this one, we will do an activity on Thursday. I will read the column on Word. Okay, so interact. So I will read this column. Okay, what you will have to do is you have to familiarize the columns or the words under echo. Because what we will do is I will read interact and you will read its fact at the same time. So interact, 3 syllables. It's a fact, 3 syllables. So we have to read this together at the same time. You and I, we will read this together at the same time. So
Wait a
interact.
minute.
It's a fact. Like for example, can you read this one? Interact. It's a fact.
No.
Hey, it's a fact. Read that one. Can you read that one? It's a fact.
It's a
Interact.
fact.
Okay. And anyway, we will do that um, next next meeting. Okay. So you will read it's a fact, I will read interact, and we will read it together at the same time. Okay. So just familiarize the second, this one, just familiarize the word and echo. Okay, so these are your homework. Again, first homework, I'll just put here number 1, so you won't be confused. Number 1, read that to me with correct intonation. Or with correct rhythm. For homework number 2, you just have to familiarize. So that's your homework. Okay, any questions?
No.
Okay, very good. So I think our time is up. So I will see you on Thursday. I hope you can make it.
Oh no.
Oh no! Do you have another schedule?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
8 p.m.
Okay, 8 p.m. Okay. I'm not sure if I can do tomorrow, but I will inform you before lunchtime. I will confirm to you before lunchtime.
Yes.
Okay. So, but tomorrow I can only give you 1 hour session. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I will confirm our schedule tomorrow. Okay, so I think this would be all for tonight. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully I can meet you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and good night, sweet dreams. Thank you, Miss Na. Bye.